Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? It's Patience Empty Nest Crafting. Here today. It is Saturday, June 28th, and it's about 6:30 at night. My husband is off at a car race, and I was on a finishing streak this week, so I figured I'd come back this weekend and show you what I got done. And I have some plans that I hope come to fruition. So, I have two fully finished objects, two finished for nows, and one finished for me, and then two WIPS. So, let's start with the fully finished object. The first one, which was not in my plans to do this week, but I wanted a small, quick finish. And this was all in a kit from Quilt Alaska. It came with the ornament to stitch on, the felt background, and the thread. So this is my little ornament. I just used a ribbon, put it through there. And this is my little ornament from Alaska to remember my cruise by. And on the felt on the back, I wrote Alaska Cruise 2025 on the Norwegian Encore, which is the cruise ship we took. Just so I remember. So now I can put this in a little protective baggie and put it out with all my other Christmas ornaments. See, cover my face if it'll quit blurring it. Yep. Took me one day, not even a full day. It's so tiny and it's so cute, and I really enjoyed working on it. The little polar bear. Yeah, he's cute. So, my fully finished object. Yay me! Okay. So that can go over here. My next fully finished object, I have a mess over here, so I'm trying to remember where everything is. I was like, that's done. What else can I finish that's been hanging around? So this is from the Fat Quarter Shop's Chicken Club. This is number 4 of 12. This is Beatrice. And if you've been around, you know I don't do the little chicks. Okay? And I also didn't do this little wing that's sticking out here. I didn't see the purpose in it. When I have my chickens, their wings, they're tucked in. You don't see a wing sticking out to the other side. So I didn't do it. And I just wanted it done. So all I had to do was fill in all these little different colored spots that you could see in her body, and the different colored little spots you can see in her wing here. That's all I had to fill in. I don't know why I stopped doing it when I was working on it. I squirreled. What can I say? So I am stitching these on kitchen towels that I got off of Amazon. So she is a fully finished object because she is now ready to go into my kitchen to be used. I have it folded over, so this is double the length of the towel. But yeah, this is Beatrice. And she's so cute. So cute. I love her. And now she's ready to go into the kitchen with the other 3 and be used. Not daily, but however often she gets pulled out of the drawer. And then washed and put back in the drawer and then pulled back out. So yeah, this again took me maybe an hour to finish all those little fill-in spots here. I don't know why I didn't finish her when I was that close to being finished. Like I said, I squirreled. So yeah, now she's done. I'm so happy with that. Yay! I had 2 fully finished objects, and it's been what, 10 days since the last time I was here? Go me. This is an easy fully finished because it's, as soon as it's stitched, it's finished because it's just on a kitchen towel. I don't have to do anything with it. So yeah, that's awesome. And the other 3 have been holding up well. We use them all the time in the kitchen. I mean, none of the stitchings come out. It's all been great. So that now goes over there. She's ready to go in the kitchen. 2 fully finished objects. Okay. The last time we met, I thought I had finished this section, and then I brought it out to show to you going, woo, look, I got this finished, and I didn't have it finished. What am I talking about? Hello Spring from Tiny Modernist. This was a stitch along 3-part mystery series. I don't know when. I bought the whole thing, so this is part 1. And yeah, so this is where I'm at. And I have the whole first part finished, so let me pull that out. I am doing this with all the call for threads except in daffodils. I replaced that with a shade of purple because it's supposed to be white and I didn't think it showed up very well on here. And this is on a 16 count Ada from Grace Notes fabric called that. And this was a January, I don't know what year, fabric of the month. Not this year because I haven't gotten fabrics for a while because I have enough. So yeah, this is the part 1 of spring. Fully finished, or not fully finished, but it's a finish for now. I don't know when I'll pull it out again, but part 1 is done. So yeah, maybe next spring I'll do part 2. It's hot now. It's no longer spring. I love the little gnome. He's so cute. I think it turned out really good. These flowers are beautiful. I love these flowers. Very pretty. Something hit my window over here. And I'm keeping this all in this bag that I got from a club. And the only thing that's coming to my mind is the book series I'm reading right now, and that's not it. So anyways, it's in this bag. I've talked about it in the past. It's there somewhere. So that's going to get put away for now. Ooh, don't get stuck. No, don't get stuck in the zipper. No. No. My fabric got stuck in the zipper. Okay. All better. Okay. What's my next? Oh! And this can get put away because I don't need that anymore. My next finish for now. Ooh, stuff is falling. Oh no, stuff is falling. No. Hold on. Okay. So, my next finish for now is Prairie Schoolers 12 Days of Santas. I finished Santa number 5. Last time I showed this to you, I just had his body outlined. And I am doing this on a Charles Craft Even Weave Throw. It's a 16 count. So that's what I'm stitching it on. Last time I only had his, not his body, but his cape, gown, whatever, this thing outlined. So this took me one evening and then like maybe an hour the next day to finish. It's all the called for colors except his beard and all of these instead of white because I'm stitching it on white. I'm changing the beard color out for DMC 415. But everything else is the called for numbers. So yeah, there's my 5 golden rings and a little puppy. He's so cute. So I have I don't know if that's seen or not. Let me, there we go. There's my first 5 days. I think they look great. And yes, all of them are centered, but this first one, and that's just because I didn't pre-count the stitches. I just put them in the corner and then I saw how much was left. So then I decided the rest of them were going to go centered. And no, I'm not unstitching the first day because I don't care. This is getting hung up in my house. And if anybody has anything to say about it, they can come do my stitching for me. That's how I feel about it. Okay. So that was my next finish for now. So now I am only 1 month behind on that instead of 2. Go me. This is in a lemonade bag, lemonade mason jar bag that my daughter made for me with a Goblin King zipper pull. Oh, I hope I didn't show that. I'll have to go back and watch that and maybe put something over it if I did. Okay. Next up is a finish for me. Because I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want to do it anymore. So last time I showed you, I was working on this Home Sweet Home sampler from Flosstube Magazine. And I had finished this one last time. And so I had this top row done. I had these 2 done. And I needed to work on this one. Well, as I was working on it, I'm like, I'm done. So I'm just sticking with these top 6. That's it. I'm gonna, and I just finished this today before this video because I wanted it done. I want it out of my bag. I want my thread back in my box. I'm done. I'm over it. So, I'm gonna cut the fabric later and have what's left over go back into my storage. It's a beautiful pattern. I'm just, it's not what I want to do anymore. So I'm happy with the 6. I'll frame it, do something with it, and hang it up somewhere. But yeah, I'm happy with the 6. And this was in Flosstube Magazine 2022. That year. It was their stitch along for that year. So one was released every month. If you want to go back and look for it, that's where you'll find it. So this is on Grace Notes Fabric 16 count chocolate chip. And this is what it looks like. So yeah, I'm so done with it. I didn't even do any of the back stitching. And this roof is supposed to be single stitches across. I just did Smyrna stitches all the way across just to get it done faster. That's how over it I am. But I still think it looks cute. So it works. So yeah. So now I have all of this down here that I can use for something else. And this is all done. So I will cut that, frame it in something, and hang it up for display somewhere. So that's a finish for me because I'm calling it done. Finite. Over it. And now all the thread can go back into my box so that I have it for other uses. Okay. Works in progress. I have, which one should I show you first? Let's show you this one because you haven't seen the other one. You haven't seen this one in a while. Got another wild hair up my yonder area and decided to pull out Alice from RETM. Last time you saw it, I had this part of the, I'm sitting on the wrong side today. I had this section of the sampler done, the bunny rabbit that you can't really see here, and Alice, I'm saving them for last, but this part of the sampler was done. So this time I came in and the next page I finished had the worm, the Cheshire Cat, and this little tree. So I finished that page. This is on Be Stitch Me, lightly salted, not roasted. I'm using all the called for colors. And this is where it is. And then I'll come in, I'll get it to you in closer to what I actually worked on. So here is the Cheshire Cat his head and his tail. Heart and a spade. A little more smoke going up. Half of this berry here. And then the caterpillar smoking his hookah. The little pipe is right here. And then there's more smoke coming up. And I started a key. So the next page will have some keys and the little mouse thing that will connect to this. So yeah. And I almost started the second page. And then I was like, no, go work on something else. Be a good girl. And so I did. I finished this yesterday. And then I started working on Home Sweet Home. So yeah. This took me a couple of days to work on. I think it looks fabulous. I am very happy with this. And I can't wait to get it finished and up on my wall. It's so pretty. So very, very pretty. Okay. And she lives in this bag that I got from Jordan, the tattooed stitcher. Isn't it fabulous? I love this bag. Love this bag. And I know she's not a Halloween piece, but I love Halloween. So, this is where she lives. Okay. My next WIP that I worked on is Woodland Enchantress. Let's see if I can not have a glare. Nope, there's going to be a glare. Because of my windows. So I worked on this. This is a Dimensions Gold Collection kit. Artist is Ruth Sanderson. And I am doing this on a 16 or 18 count fabric. When I count the holes, it comes out 17 holes per inch. So 16, 18 count. I'm doing with all the kit threads, but I am lazy and not reading instructions. And so everything is 2 threads over 1 full cross. I'm not doing 5 threads, 6 threads, half a stitch, this stitch, that stitch. No, it's full stitches everywhere. So here's where I'm at. So this time I got in 2007 stitches. So I brought it all the way over to the edge. And then I filled in any of the little holes that were in here that needed to be filled in. And then I brought down this tree a little bit, a lot. So this is where the end of the pattern will be. And yeah, I'm making my way. I'm loving this. I think this is so pretty. Yeah, I am at 20.08% on this. I have 8,805 stitches done out of 43,844. So yeah, I got a long way to go, but it's coming along, and I still enjoy working on this. I work on it at least once a week, at least, because I enjoy it so much. So that's Woodland Enchantress from Dimensions. And that's all of my cross stitching for the last 10 days. Yay me! Now, on to plants. I'm a tennis fan. Met this girl in elementary school, junior high, elementary school, I don't know, long time ago. And she was a big tennis fan. This was when Andre Agassi was big, and McEnroe, and you know, all those guys. And so she got me into tennis, and love tennis. And so I watched the French Open, or the Roland Garros, whichever you want to call it, when it was on. And Wimbledon is coming up. And so I was like, what can I do for Wimbledon? And I was like, I want to ace to a finish. Ace is when you serve and your opponent doesn't touch the ball and you get a point. Okay? So instead of race to a finish, I'm going to ace to a finish. And what am I going to finish? It, hopefully, is my plan, is Hannah Lynn's mini library fairy with no background from Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm so close, y'all. So close. I just want to get her done. So my plan is whenever I'm watching Wimbledon, I will work on her. And Wimbledon runs from June 30th to July 13th. So that's like 2 weeks of stitching on her every day. And there's a lot to watch. I have 17. I mainly watch men because that's just who I follow. I do watch some women's tennis, but mainly it's the guys. So like Tifo and Tsitsipas and Djokovic and Alcaraz and Draper and Musetti and Sinner and Shelton. You know, those are some of the guys that I like to watch and root for. So I watch a lot. I watch a lot of tennis during the championships. So this is going to be my ace to a finish. Okay. Let me show you where I'm at. Right now, all the colors I have left less than 100 stitches each. I still have a lot of colors left. Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of colors left. But each of them is less than 100 stitches. So this is where I am with her right now. I don't remember where I got this fabric. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to guess. I have no clue. I've been working on this a long time. So this is what I have left. She's so close. So close. I want her done. This is my oldest WIP. She's been hanging in here for years, y'all. Years. I want her done. She is 91.93% complete. Okay. I have less than 2,000 stitches left. I have 20,478 of 22,275. Okay. I have less than 2,000 stitches left. I need to get her finished. I want her finished. And my goal is to finish her while I'm watching Wimbledon. That's my goal. So, Wimbledon is over in England. So they start at like 3, 4 a.m. our time. I'm not getting up for that. No, I'm retired. I don't have to. So I record it. And then when I get up, I'll do my workout, clean my house. And when I sit down to watch Wimbledon, I will work on her. So, yeah. Whew. Less than 2,000 stitches. I can do this. I can do this. So, if anybody wants to join me during Wimbledon, hashtag ace to a finish. I'm going to be posting on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram down below. So, hashtag ace to a finish. Use it. Join me. Let's have some fun. Let's watch some tennis. And let's see who wins. Sinner won the Roland Garros. Let's see who wins Wimbledon. Kind of hoping for Djokovic or Alcaraz, but we'll see. Any of the top 17 I root for, I'll be happy with. So, do y'all think I'll finish it? Let me know below. Do you have faith in me? Because I need all the faith I can get. She won't be the only thing I work on, but this is my main goal right here. I want her done. I will make my husband either build me a frame or I'm going to go buy one, and she's going up on my wall ASAP as soon as I finish her. That's how much I want her done and hanging up, because she has been in my WIPS way too long. So yeah. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be great. So we'll see where we go from there. And in between working on her, I'll probably work on Alice and Woodland Enchantress and whatever. Let's see. What's in July? Supposed to work on another summer house, but I did a house and I don't know if I'm going to do another one right now. We'll see. But yeah, that's all my stitching. That's all my plans. We'll see what happens. I'll hopefully come next week. My husband's going to be gone for 3 days over the 4th of July weekend for racing. He's got 3 different races he's going to go to. So actually he'll be gone 4 days because then he has a travel day back home. So we'll see. I should come back for an update, let you know how far I got on Library Fairy and anything else I get up to, and let you know where my guys are, if any, how many of them are still in the race for Wimbledon. Anyways, y'all have a great night. This was a very quick video. I feel like I went through it very quickly. I am so sorry. Watch me in half speed if you have to. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!